We're going to stay in Canberra. Andrew Clennell, he's been ahead of this all along, as he always is. He joins us live now. You picked it right. At the start of the week, Andrew Clennell, what's happening today now?
Well, I mean, Angus Taylor obviously is going for it. They reckon he has the number by a couple of votes for the spill motion. So my prediction to you this morning is Angus Taylor will be leader of the Liberal Party by about midday tomorrow. And I can tell you about the deputy race because Angus Taylor, a few of his supporters are running, so he's not endorsing anyone. Jane Hume hit the phone straight after this presser last night, right? So she's going hard. Yeah. But also running Ted O'Brien again, Tim Wilson, Zoe McKenzie, Melissa McIntosh, Dan Tehan. And am I missing anyone out? Anyway, look, apart from Ted O'Brien and Jane Hume, that means all of them are going to have to resign because they're putting their hands up for deputy, right? So all those front benches are going to have to resign. James Patterson is soon going to resign. We're going to see resignations all morning until we get a situation, obviously, when Sussan Ley goes, well, the party room meeting's on tomorrow or tonight or whatever she decides to do. Yeah. But, I mean, look, you know, the first casualty of war is the truth, but at this point, my best information is that Sussan Ley is finished as Liberal leader and it'll soon be Angus Taylor.
OK. We've just got some pictures of Hasty that has come through. I don't think he's sent...
The Liberal Party, Andrew?
What did he say?
Can Angus Taylor save the Liberal Party, Andrew?
OK, good to see you all. He didn't say anything else.
Cam Redden, pretty cheeky, isn't it? Cam.
I mean, he's obviously falling in behind Taylor, Hasty.
Can Angus Taylor save the Liberal Party? I think Cam was hoping that Andrew would say, no, but I can.
But, I mean, Hasty falls behind Taylor. That's how it goes, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think I've detailed on air yesterday this meeting with Patterson and Taylor where Patterson says, sorry, mate, we're not backing you. And he says, well, I've got all these other people backing me. And Patterson puts them all on the phone. And they go, sorry, we're backing Taylor, not you. I mean, brutal stuff. But, you know, Andrew Hasty might have the last laugh if Angus Taylor doesn't pull it off, if he can't lift the poll numbers. Enormous pressure
is he
on
really
Angus Taylor if he gets this gig, right?
I guess time will tell. I guess time will tell. But, I mean, what's he going to do differently?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, is that rhetorical or is that...
Well, I guess too, and I think...
Look, I think... Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking for what's happening.
No. So, OK, so...
look...
apologies, Andrew. I'm talking over to you. I'm talking over you now, but let me proceed because I had Murray Watt on the program this morning and I forecast the possibility that it was going to be an Angus Taylor, Jane Hume ticket. And straight away, they went to the attack line of two of the main culprits of the Liberal Party's last election defeat. Angus Taylor over economic policies, Jane Hume work from home. I mean, is that a ghost that's going to come back to haunt them?
Totally. But, you know, there's no assurance Jane Hume will get that job. I mean, that with 6 or so candidates, the vote's so split, how can you call it? I think Zoe McKenzie. I think they have to have a female deputy unless they're mad. And I think Zoe McKenzie's the go myself. Like, that's personally, you know, my view. And I just think this new generation argument washes a bit. And if you're not going with Andrew Hasty, at least make the deputy part of that. And, you know, Zoe McKenzie went on Angus Taylor's side, I was told. Look, I haven't checked this with Zoe, I must be frank. Yesterday, she'd moved to Angus. And I think that was about, you know, obviously about this perhaps. And she actually has a good relationship with Angus Taylor, even though she's from the other faction, is my information. So, but yeah, imagine if, I mean, Dan Tehan's obviously quite capable, or Tim Wilson is as well. But imagine Taylor and Wilson or Taylor and Tehan standing up in the optics of that.
What about Melissa
after
McIntosh?
Removing the female leader? Oh, yeah, she'd have to be a chance. But, I mean, she's kind of with Alex Hawke, who was with Sussan Ley, so... And I don't think there'd be any love for the I mean, where are the moderates' votes going to go? You know, they're probably going to go to Wilson or McKenzie, I would have thought. Yeah. And who are the right going to vote for? Well, that's interesting, especially if Angus isn't nominating anyone, because I'm not sure there's a right candidate on that ticket for deputy, you know.
Does Sussan Ley stay in politics if she loses?
Yeah, well, I mean, last night someone texted me and said, oh, One Nation might do well in a Farrer by-election, Pete. She's on the old pension scheme. What would you do to your new leader if they'd deposed you? I think I'd think about pulling the pin.
Yeah.
Malcolm Turnbull did it to Scott Morrison. They lost Wentworth.
Yeah.
I don't know, though. I don't have any insight on that because the Lee people won't even countenance that, of course. They're saying,
Yeah.
we can win this thing.
Yeah, well, that was Andrew Bragg's view a little earlier anyway, although I'm not sure he actually believed what he was saying. But anyway.
What else can he say? What else can he say, mate?
Yeah.
What else can he say?